charge. Electric charge is an inherent property of a substance, just like its mass. But it was found that there exist two different types of electric charges. The discovery of static electricity took place long back in 600 BC in Greece. They rubbed amber with wool and found that amber could attract certain items like pieces of paper. Here, we are able to see that amber is rubbed with cat fur and it is able to attract small bits of paper. The name electric came from the Greek word elektron, which means amber. Let us see some more events based on such interactions. We cut very thin strips of paper and iron them. This provides them with some charge due to friction. Now we take them closer to the screen of a computer. Let us observe what happens. The strips will cling to the monitor for some time and then slip off. This happens because the charges are transferred between the paper and the screen for a very short period of time. If two pith balls acquire similar charges on them, then they repel each other. So, if two positively charged spheres or two negatively charged spheres are placed close to one another, they would move apart. If they have different charges on them, as can be seen, then they would move closer to each other. In simple words, they attract each other. This defines the polarity of charges. The two types of charges are positive charges and negative charges. The positive charges are indicated by an addition sign and the negative charges are indicated by a subtraction sign. When we rub the glass rod with a silk cloth, the rod will acquire one type of charge and the cloth will acquire another type of charge. Here we can see that the glass rod acquires a positive charge and the silk cloth acquires a negative charge. But later, when they are brought in contact with each other, then they no longer attract each other. This is because every substance has a tendency to neutralize or nullify its net charge. It tends to have net zero charge. So, when they are brought close to each other, they nullify their charges. We have seen that the net charge on the glass rod is positive and the net charge on the silk is negative. An object with a net excess charge is said to be electrified, and the one with an equal number of positive and negative charges is said to be neutral. Electroscope. An electroscope is a device used to detect charge on a body. It has a vertical metal rod placed inside a transparent glass box. The rod has two thin gold foil leaves at its bottom end. When a charged body, a rod in this case, is brought closer to the upper end of the rod of the electroscope, there is a charge flow resulting in a net charge on the two leaves inside the electroscope. Hence, the leaves diverge due to repulsion. The more charge they have, the more they will diverge.
An electroscope is quite easy to construct and can even be made at our homes. Let us go through this procedure. First, take an aluminium rod. Now, we'll take a cork and insert this aluminium rod into it. Then, we take a thin aluminium foil and fold it in the middle and attach it to the bottom end with the cellulose tape. Now we place the whole assembly into the bottle. The amount of separation of the leaves on getting electrified gives us an approximate idea of the quantity of charge on them. We have already seen that a body gets electrified upon addition or removal of charges. It is due to an imbalance in the amount of charges that results in a particular type of charge in excess. A body which gives up electrons gets positively charged, and the one which gains electrons is negatively charged. The glass rod, when rubbed with silk, gives up some electrons to the silk, getting positively charged in the process.